Though I'm doing this video about an article that I saw on SuperHeroHype.com about a twist in the Court of Owls and Absolute Batman, which I'm going to get to, I have to mention I just read Hulk Smash Everything #4. And boy, oh boy, is Ryan North really cooking on this one. I can't wait to see issue #5 and to see this wrapped up. This was good. This was good. Tightly contained stories. It works, man. I'm telling you. They really need to do more of this. This was fantastic. This is from everything I have seen, or of the things I have seen from Ryan North, Hulk Smash Everything, top of the list for me. But anyway, we're going to get to this article about Court of Owls, which, look, if you haven't read Court of Owls, this is probably one of the best Batman stories. This is DC's Compact Comics collection, which is great. You get this for $9, $10 pretty much altogether with taxes. And it's a manga size book with the entire Court of Owls series in it. It's great, worth getting. As I said, one of Scott Snyder's greatest stories and one of the greatest Batman stories. So I did not read this article in advance. I do not know exactly what they changed in the Court of Owls for Absolute Batman, but we're about to see what the changes are and how good they are. I mean, considering this is Scott Snyder's story, I'm assuming he did a really good job. So let's get into this article from superherohype.com. Absolute Batman Court of Owls introduced with huge twists. The Court of Owls are one of the most interesting recent introductions to the Batman mythology. I will agree with that. As I said, Court of Owls is some of the most intriguing, exciting, and thrilling Batman storytelling. Great story. And of course, Greg Capullo, this dude absolutely crushed it on his art for the Court of Owls series. The secret society made of Gotham City's richest and most depraved struck a chord with readers in the early days of the New 52. Now, co-creator Scott Snyder is redeveloping the court for the world of Absolute Batman with a novel twist. And no matter what the twist is, it's going to work because this is an alternate reality. This is not the same universe that we see the regular, mainline Batman storylines in. This is, of course, the Dark Side universe. So I'm okay with changes, as I've said before, when you have some kind of alternate timeline. So I'm fine with this. Absolute Batman #17 by Scott Snyder and Eric uh, Kenite, Kenite, I think that's how you say it, ended with a shocking scene. Martha Wayne, who is still alive in the Absolute Universe, was shown making a phone call. The call was to members of the Court of Owls, who said they knew she would come back one day. This was not surprising given in this reality Martha Wayne was once deputy mayor of Gotham City, excuse me. She was also in the original reality at least part of the wealthy Kane family that helped establish Gotham City. So yeah, that's crazy. I haven't read Absolute Batman in a while. I'm going to start buying the trade paperbacks. Um, I'll probably wait till I don't know how far they're gonna go. I'm gonna see how far they're gonna go, and then I'll start going back and getting the trade paperbacks and reading through them. Even though I have the first probably, I want to say 8, 10 issues, maybe. I'm still gonna go back and get volume 1 of the trade paperback, and then volume 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth. Absolute Batman number 18 opens with Martha Wayne's apparent abduction by agents of the Court of Owls. This comes as she's trying to call her son after fleeing halfway across the United States. This would seem to be typical of how the court and the main DC universe operates. However, there's more to the scene than meets the eye. And I like the fact that I feel like Scott Snyder with the Absolute Batman series is playing sleight of hand. He's doing several things and making you think there's a certain direction coming, and then he does this switch up, goes in a complete, other direction, and then you're like, "Oh, okay, I did not see that one coming." Some of it is semi predictable, but some of it kind of catches you off guard. From what I've read in the Absolute Batman series thus far, obviously I haven't caught up. So anyway, Martha Wayne is taken to an airplane hangar out in the desert. This is apparently part of a secret Court of Owls base. However, it is made clear that the Court of Owls is a paramilitary group rather than a secret society. It's also made apparent that Martha Wayne is a former Talon, one of the elite soldiers who served the court. The details of how Martha came to leave the Court of Owls are not made clear. However, it is confirmed that she was told not to contact them again except in dire need. She considered the actions uh, she considered the actions of Absolute Batman fighting against Joker in Gotham City to meet that requirement. I can't wait to get into this because everything I've seen about Absolute Joker, he is an absolute menace in every sense of the word. The big twist, however, is that the Court of Owls has a drastically different mission. The original court existed to support the status quo of the corrupt elites who ran Gotham City from the shadows. Conversely, the Absolute Universe Court of Owls is devoted to fighting the interests of the rich and powerful. Indeed, they seem to harbor special interests in Jack Grimm, aka Absolute Joker. This could see them eventually joining forces with Absolute Batman. That is actually dope. And the reason that is dope is this is an alternate reality. You see, Scott Snyder knows what he's doing. This, in my humble opinion, is exactly how you do a legitimate alternate reality. The Court of Owls in this reality is 180 out, the exact opposite of what they are in the mainline Batman series. So I like this. I like what he's doing. And this, I mean, it kind of shows you why the Absolute Batman series, I mean, the Absolute line of comics is, doing really good, but the Absolute Batman series specifically is really killing it and knocking out the park. Scott Snyder, as I've said before, is probably one of the best comic book storytellers of this era, and it shows in his work.